In the summer of 1914, Europe stood at the edge of a storm it did not yet understand. Empires that had ruled for centuries believed war would be short, glorious, and decisive. Instead, the world was about to enter a conflict that would shatter old orders, redefine warfare, and leave scars so deep that history would be divided into before and after. This was World War I, the first truly industrialized war, fought not only by soldiers but by entire nations. The spark came on June 28, 1914, in Sarajevo, when Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary was assassinated. What seemed like a regional crisis quickly became a global catastrophe. A web of alliances pulled country after country into the conflict. Germany, Austria-Hungary, the Ottoman Empire, and Bulgaria formed what became known as the Central Powers. Opposing them were the Allied powers, including Great Britain, France, Russia, later Italy, Romania, Japan, and eventually the United States. As armies mobilized, optimism filled the streets of European capitals. Young men marched to war believing they would be home by Christmas. Political leaders promised quick victories, but reality struck hard. On the Western Front, stretching from the North Sea to the Swiss border, the war ground to a halt. Soldiers dug into the earth, creating miles of trenches that would become their world for years. Life in the trenches was a daily struggle against mud, cold, hunger, and fear. Rats thrived among the dead. Diseases spread quickly. Soldiers lived under constant threat of artillery bombardment, never knowing when the next shell would fall. The space between enemy trenches, known as no man's land, was a desolate wasteland of barbed wire and craters, where countless lives were lost in failed assaults. New technologies transformed warfare into something terrifyingly efficient. Machine guns could cut down advancing troops in seconds. Heavy artillery dominated the battlefield, causing more casualties than any other weapon. Poiso,